10 steps of moving to Spain. Hey guys, Alina is here with you directly from Barcelona, and today I want to explain you all the steps that you need to make to relocate happily. First really important step is to collect your documents, and don't forget to translate it and make it sworn translation and apostille your documents. For example, if you have certificate about your higher education, you need apostille your diploma in Ministry of Education. So in any place where you got these documents, then you need to find out like the main organ that give you this document, and then there you need to apostille it. So it's really important because a lot of people, they're coming here to Spain and they're saying, I want to apply for this type of visa, but they can't because they have documents, original documents, but they don't have apostille on them. It's really important that your certificate of birth, certificate of marriage, non-criminal records, and for example, your diploma from university need to be apostilled. And a lot of your documents need to have translation to Spanish language or sworn translation. So for example, if you will work with my team, of course, we will check if every document is in the right condition. Second important step is to rent short-term rent here in Spain. Because when you will come to Spain, you need to make a lot of steps. You need to enroll your kids to the school, you need to open bank account, you need to make all the documents. You will be a little bit kind of in stress. So it's better to have the main place in the city center from which you will move around, okay? And from this place, you will move to your long-term rent, okay? So of course, if you will work with us, what my dream team will do for you, we will actually in really short period of time deal with everything. So for example, you can rent your short term only for 1 month, and in this 1 month we will open bank account, we will apply for your documents, we will enroll kids to the school, and we will actually deal with everything, you know. So in 30 days you will be already living in your long-term rent, for example, flat or house, and you will feel like, wow, my dream life is settled, okay? But if you do it by yourself, please, you need to rent something before. For example, you can check web pages Spotahome, Ukio or Airbnb. You need to come here, for example, to have this rent for 1 month, and then from here, from Spain, you need to search for long-term rent, and you need to go and visit this flat and choose nicely. Next step is applying for visa. When your documents are ready, translated and apostilled, you can apply for your visa or residency. You can apply from the consulate in your country, you can apply from the country of your residency, or you can apply directly from Spain. If you will apply from consulate, you need to have originally all your documents, you need to go by leg, put them in the consulate, then waiting for approval, and then you will have the visa ID in your passport. Then you are coming to Spain, and then you will obtain the TE residency card. But if you will apply from Spain, it's kind of a little bit easier because you need just to scan all your documents. You need to apply them through the digital Spanish system called Mercurio, and then when you will have approval, you will obtain directly TE card. So you will not have nothing in your passport, you will have this plastic original final European document. After obtaining of your visa or your residency, you need to obtain here in Spain residency card. You need to visit police to make fingerprints, and then in 30-40 days you need to recollect your residency card, and that will be your final European document. What I like about our program DreamLife Premium, that our manager will be everywhere with you. So always translating and always supporting and preparing all the documents for you. Next important step is to obtain your insurance. Insurance here in Spain can be two types. You can make public insurance, or you can actually buy private insurance. It's kind of a little bit different because public one it's a little bit slower, but you can use private one and you can have like more easier and fast access to all the doctors and all the services. So it's really important to have this public insurance, and of course additionally you need to decide, maybe you want to buy additional private insurance, or maybe dental insurance, or maybe insurance for your flat, or maybe insurance for your car. So actually you can kind of, you know, buy different insurances, but please don't forget about your health, and it's have to be covered for all your family. So for example, in Catalonia you can obtain this SIP card even if you don't have your residency, your visa yet. So please don't don't forget, when you find your home, you need to find the local, like the nearest one hospital, and you need to go there and to ask them to give you the local public card of the insurance. Another important step to happy relocate in Spain is, of course, to open local Spanish bank account. Of course, you can use your American one or your English one, but it's always better to have local bank account. For example, if you want to connect utilities or you want to pay taxes, it's always better to make it from local Spanish bank account. And what is important that now banks in Spain are a little bit more kind of concerned, and they're a little bit like more harsh. You know, before it was really easy, even as a tourist, you can come to bank and open a Spanish bank account. But now they ask a lot of documents. Now they want to see your residency, your residential card, and only then they will think twice maybe to open for you bank account. So of course your bank account is kind of really big part of your history, because maybe in 10 years you want to obtain some mortgage, maybe you want to, I don't know, pay for education for your kids, and it's important to have your finance here and actually in a nice form, you know. So if you need any help with that, you need to contact my team, because in my DreamLife Premium program we help with opening bank account, because it's not only about obtain the number, you know, it's all about services, it's about online banking, it's about all the cards, it's about to make all the payments easily, and it's about not to have block of your bank account in 1, 2, 3 years, and that's happened like everywhere with everybody, you know. So that's why you need support to open bank account in a nice place with a nice manager in a nice bank, so in 10 years and 5 years you will not have any problem with that. One of the main steps when you are relocating to Spain is, of course, to rent long-term apartment or house. And I always said that you need to make it here from Spain directly. Don't make it on the distance, because maybe you will come and you will don't love what you see, because photos is one thing, but real life it's another thing, okay? And of course, you need to rent flat for the long term, because a lot of flats now in Spain, they're kind of making you a temporal contract for only 11 months. I want to say 11 months, but it's really important that you need to try to find long-term contract for 5 or 7 years, because with this contract you can live in the flat at least 6 months and then you can move. But it's better to move when you want than move every 11 months, because it's like the contract is like this, you know. So I always said that you need to try to find the better place for you, you know, and this better condition. And another important point, that 80% of all the flats in Spain, they're renting without furniture. So you need to understand that you need to have money to enter to the flat and then to buy the furniture, okay? And of course we have our amazing DreamLife Premium program, and in this program you will not search for the flat alone by yourself. We will be everywhere with you. We will search for the option, we will go with you to actually check the apartment, we will check all the documents, we will connect all the utilities, and we will register you in this flat, you know. So you will actually not deal with all this by yourself, because sometimes I think it's really hard, you know, because you are in foreign country, you don't understand anything, you just searching for flat, you want to live there, and you don't know if it flat is good, if the documents are right, and if your choice is actually worth it, you know. So it's always better to be with the expert. A really important step is to make empadronamiento, to register in your flat, because a lot of people, they're kind of renting the flat, but they forget about the step. But guys, you need to understand that actually empadronamiento, registration in the flat here in Spain, is really main and important document. For example, some people that don't have the place to live, they are registered in the city hall, because they need to be registered somewhere, you know. So for example, if you want to register your relationship, you need to be registered in the same place. If you want to, for example, obtain arraigo, you need to be registered in Spain during 2-3 years. Or for example, you want to obtain TIE, residency card, you need to be registered in some flat. So some people, they register in the flat of the friends, some people they register in the flat that they bought, and some people they register in the flat that they rent. So if you rent the flat for more than 6 months, you can make a registration. And with this empadronamiento, you already will have the proof that you are physically now here in Spain. Next important step is to connect your utilities, because when you will sign your long-term contract, you will obtain the contract, you will obtain the keys, and you will obtain all the documents of all the utilities. So you need to call to every place and say, okay, in this flat before was living this guy, and now in this flat I'm living. So please connect the gas, electricity, the water on my name to my bank account. And every month they will charge you automatically, okay? And you will get the letter of all the numbers to your mail in your house, okay? And it's really important actually on this point, when you are connecting utilities, to connect internet. And with internet you can connect, for example, Netflix, you can connect TV, you can connect your mobile internet. So for example, when you come into Spain, in the beginning you can buy SIM card only for 1 month, for example, Libara or Digi. But then when you will connect your home internet, you can buy actually finally all the package for all the family. So for example, with one Vodafone or Movistar, you can have everything. TV, your home internet and mobile internet and SIM cards, and it will be amazing deal, because when they are giving it for all the family, they're giving it really cheap, okay? And of course, if you will use our help, we will connect all the utilities for you, we will connect internet, and we will help with everything. Next important step is education. If you are moving to Spain and you don't speak Spanish, please, if you are adult, you need to go to the language courses. I know that maybe you are lazy, maybe you are stressed, maybe you are tired, and you are thinking, why, I'm already adult, I'm 50, I'm 40, I don't want to study. But it's really important, because if you don't speak local language, your life will be limited. It's just fact, you know? And another really important point, if you will not study Spanish language from the beginning, every year you will say, okay, soon I will go, and you will never go. I know a lot of people who are living here 15, 20 years, and they are not speaking Spanish because they are talking only to some people who are talking their language. So actually it's really limited life, you know, and you don't understand the country, you don't understand politics, you don't understand culture, you don't understand even songs, you know. So all the life around you, it's kind of, you don't understand. Even when you buy the fish, you don't know what the fish you're buying, you know. So it's really important to study language. And of course, if you are coming to Spain with kids, it's really important to enroll them to the school. Because here in Spain, it's forbidden home education. It's forbidden. So you cannot teach, for example, your kids in the home, or you cannot continue to teach the, I don't know, American program. So it's really important, if your kids are from 6 to 16, to enroll them to the school. So if you have already your long-term flat, and if you have your registration in the flat, your empadronamiento, what you can do, you can go to the Ministry of Education and you can ask them of the place in public school. So they will search near your house public schools, and they will give you the place in one of them. So they will send you the message like saying, okay, next day you need to come to the school number this, you know. So it's really important, because here education is obligated, so it means that they are obligated to find the space and place for your kid, okay? But if you want to enroll your kids to the private school, you need to call them, you need to send them a mail, and you need to ask if they have place for your kid in this class, okay? Because if they don't, you need to enroll your kid to public school. Okay guys, so here is all the steps that you need to make if you are relocating to Spain. That's why I'm making this video, because it's actually a lot of steps to do, and it's really important not to lose time and not to forget of any of them, okay? Because sometimes you're making one and you forget about another one, and then the third one you even didn't touch, you know? So it's really important. You can make the checklist and you can make the tracker by my video, and you can actually check every steps, and please don't forget of any of them. And of course, guys, you always can actually enroll to my DreamLife program, and you will have the dream team for you. So during 90 days, a couple of experts will help you with everything. So one expert will search for long-term rent, another expert will enroll your kids to the school, another expert will check and apply your documents. So you will have all professional team for you to make your dream come true really easy and really fast. So guys, all the information you can find in description. Thank you guys for watching this video, and I just want to remind you that you need to subscribe to my page in Instagram and to my page in TikTok, because I and my dream team, we are creating a lot of amazing useful content for you, and you can check us on different platforms. Thank you so much to be here. I love you, I hug you, and I send you all the best, and I wish you really to fulfill all your dreams, and of course dream about Spain. See you in the next one. Bye bye.